Welcome everyone to my new video related to Solana price analysis technical details. Today is 29th of August and we're going to take a look at the markets from the rational standpoint. So we're talking about a space that is once again having a decreasing moment. It seems like it wasn't sufficient what has happened in the past couple of days. Therefore, Solana is having a minus 4.11% for the past 24 hours. It is the champion out of the top 10 in terms of that. It seems like it has decreased the most. And it used to do like this for the past period. If you look at the last 7 days, it is also the champion, minus 16.54%. There's a lot of the volatility going around Solana, and this is what makes it much more lack of stability in terms of prices compared to the other altcoins amongst the top 10. So let's see what's happening in the data. The data right now refers to the 4-hour candlestick structure. So this is no longer a short-term discussion. It is most likely on medium term, which could easily cover weeks and 2 months of market movement. What we have here is a very easy setup to understand the market, especially for the general YouTube audience. We don't have anything comprehensive in terms of analysis. Therefore, what I'd like to underline with you is the powerful movements that we basically had amongst the market. So I would like to share with you with our price range what happens when Solana is pumping. What kind of percentages do you get? Because no one wants to see Solana, especially if you're a trader of Solana, in the worst situation out of the top 10 when it comes down to decreasing. But what about when the price is increasing, folks? We need to talk about that as well in order to be having a complete picture of the reality. Take a look, what percentage do you have there? 64, 48, 34, 23. Obviously, the higher you go, the smaller is the increase because the force is decreasing and you get closer to resistances. That's clear. But 64%, 48, 35, 23 is something that is also great with spot trading attention. I'm not saying on derivatives with the futures with leverage. No, the percentages Solana is producing are also great on spot trading, which is something that do not excludes for me the necessity of trading it with leverage. So if you put out on a 3x leverage, all these percentages are getting close to 100%. 100% on your margin. And we're not talking about months of price action. We're not talking about weeks of price action. We're talking about sometimes even a week of price action. In other cases, even less than that. So once it starts moving along with the whole crypto global market, it's clear that Solana outperforms, just like it outperforms when the market is dumping. And I would not exclude that as well out of our mathematics. If I take my measure tool and put it over here, you'll see there is a 38% increase. If I take the measure tool, which is also sharing with me the time, there is 15 days and 16 hours of continuous decrease at 38%. So this isn't small at all, yet percentages are adding up quite quickly for such high volatility cryptocurrency. But at the end, and for the moment, where we are located is obviously not in the best shape because Solana has been able to put in a new low. A low which is located on a level where you don't have significant support. That's the downside of this. You don't have significant support. What you have is coming in a little lower than the current level. And I would say this is another 10-11%, once again retesting the major dumping lows that we have put in on June. So that will be quite painful, guys, because from the top to this lows would be a 45% retracement, which is something that is not surprising for the bear markets Just like it is not surprising to see from that lows to the tops 85% in 61 days. That is a rally during a bear market. You get rallies of bullishness during the bear market, yet we cannot exclude that these rallies are continuously denied and new lows are being formed in the major structures. So if we are to put together the question marks, well, we don't have to hurry up seeing new lows right now in the current move, which means to break below 26. We don't have to do that. We can very easily make new lows in November or December. Easily. We can very easily start our recovery phase in January, February, which is something that is definitely expected. Therefore, I would see basically 2022 as a year where markets are having rallies up and down, yet the one that wins at the end will be continuously the bears. 2023 is going to be a year that will start quite aggressively with the bullishness going around, but then it will slow down once again during the summer, and things are going to find themselves in a phase of the market where sort of a way a lot of the people will accumulate cryptocurrency and do lots of day trading and swing trading. So trading is basically one of the activities a whole lot of the people are coming together in order to learn and perform this, because it's simple. You do it from your own home. You don't need a expensive or sophisticated equipment. It's quite simple with that. You need a sort of a way goodwill of learning how to trade, which obviously is going to take time, but the amount of money this thing can make is sort of a way, I would say, unlimited. Beautiful. So, by the way, for those of you interested, I do have a one-to-one coaching directly with me. If you're interested, watch this video till the end. Currently, this is where we are located with Solana. There is a very aggressive and sharp resistance line going downwards of trend, which isn't something that will survive for a while. Yet if we break out of that, because of its angle, it will not be a significant bullish move. It will not represent a significant bullish sign. You need to break out of trending lines that are no longer having a such sharp angle, and their degree is probably less than 30. So in this case scenario, obviously we talk about a much higher degree, and it will not function with the expectation of massive bullishness. Yet volatility cannot be excluded for our Solana, which is always having it. And for the traders, that's a good thing. I mean, that's a good time. If you put it out on 3x levered all these moves, 4x, 5x, 2x, you're having a good time, I'm telling you. You're having a good time. And it's not something that I wouldn't say at least decently easy in terms of what's happening. I mean, all these entries have been traded by us. This is quite simple, basically, on the support line, in the way and in the form it appears. And then, you know, the liquidity grabbing that appears over there at the end, it's once again a pure sign, a traditional sign of how does the market are functioning. That's pretty much all, guys. Like, subscribe to the video if you enjoy such, and then watch this video till the end if you think that education and skills are important for you to make money. There is a educational one-to-one coaching. For those of you which value education and think that in life you can achieve success by working hard and getting yourself educated and skilled in a field, feel free to check out scrembocoaching.com, my page describing how the coaching that is one-to-one directly with me between 4 to 6 weeks, intense and private, is working, is functioning. You can find that more on the page, and you can also have a free conversation with me of 15 minutes. As well, register now for more information, and I'll get back to you on your email. On the other side, if you want to follow my trades, if you want to be part of the movements, what do I trade for myself? We can trade for you as well. Through API, no upfront fees. It's just commission out of the pure profits we make. That's all. Simple commission after profits are made. This is all. On the left side of the page, we have our trading performance documented since September 2017. And then on the right side of the page, you have instructions on how you can join and how the commissions are working. So this is pretty much all, folks. This page is scrembocoaching.com/today. Both links can be found in the description area and comments area.
That's all, folks. Have a good time. Subscribe, hit the like button, and enjoy the day.